It's a great event to bring together B2B marketers, important conversations about growth, about driving relevance, about, of course, driving revenue.
Right.
And what can B2B marketers do in terms of new ways of working, adopting new breakthrough technologies, and yet stay grounded in first principles.
Hi, welcome to B2B Marketing Unboxed by marketers for marketers, brought to you by Mavens, powered by Bamboo Box and the Mainstream. Well, my name is Simran and today I have with me Ms. Ranjita Ghosh. She is the Global Chief Marketing Officer for Wipro. Firstly, Ranjita, thank you so much for joining us today, and let's lead with your experience first. How has it been throughout? Can you tell us a bit about this event?
I think it's a great event to bring together B2B marketers, important conversations about growth, about driving relevance, about, of course, driving revenue.
Right.
And what can B2B marketers do in terms of new ways of working, adopting new breakthrough technologies, and yet stay grounded in first principles.
Fantastic. Ranjita, speaking of impact, I think marketing is also now seen as the key growth engine for a lot of organizations from various verticals. So, along these lines, what are some of the key aspects or any key messages that you think B2B leaders should be prioritizing as a boardroom topic today when we talk about growth?
To start with, I would like to say marketing needs to be seen, positioned, and understood as a function which is a force multiplier. When I talk about force multiplier, it rests on 2 or 3 different aspects. One is the first principles thinking that I spoke about, which really is about how can marketing drive revenue, reputation, and relationships. It is also about the operationalization of various things within the function that can help to drive speed at scale. And it is absolutely about bringing in the right amount of clarity, relevance, and even creativity into literally everything that marketing does. As long as we look at ourselves as force multipliers, it changes the way we talk about the function, we talk about the impact of the function, and that really has a lot of gravity, it has a lot of weight when we are able to talk the language of the business.
Correct.
In terms of saying, here's how we are driving revenue for you, here's what we did to drive relationships, and here's what we are doing in terms of driving reputation, be it brand reputation, be it the reputation of our leadership, anything. Now, all of that coming together as or brought into the context of marketing as a force multiplier is where marketing leaders have to have very strong belief. And this is also something that's an onus on all of us to ensure that the organization changes the way it thinks about marketing as a function itself.
Rightly said. So I think relevance, clarity, creativity, the key, aspects when we look at marketing today. So thank you once again for being so comprehensive. Lastly, with gatherings like B2B Marketing Unboxed, where you have the who's and who in marketing, the leaders, under one roof discussing the opportunities, the challenges, how relevant do you think these gatherings are, where everything is, virtual, but yet we want leaders, to come together on a platform like this today?
What is important in today's day and age is conversations about topics that matter. Forums are typically designed to bring people out of their day-to-day work, ensure that there is enough thinking, conversation, and new ideas that are brought about, and these literally happen through what we see, what we hear, and take away things back into the organization from a different perspective. Ideally, that should be the objective of bringing together forums such as this, and I hope this particular forum and many other such forums look to achieve that with a lot of success.
Absolutely. I think that's one of the purpose where we want to, have every leader take some insights, some takeaways back to their boardrooms once, they have this platform ready. But thank you once again, Ranjita, for joining us and joining me in this conversation. Well, while we wrap up, I look forward to connect with you again.
Thank you, and thank you, Simran. Thank you to Unboxed.
Absolutely.
Thanks.